Is the slide visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, N2 by N1 equal to EB2 by EB1. This is for shunt motor. Because my flux will remain constant. Is it? Yesterday we have seen this, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we discussed. Now, N2 by N1 is equals to EB2 by EB1 into IA1 by IA2. This is for series motor. Okay. So these are few equations that we have seen so far reduced. These we will be using in solving the examples hereafter. So the first thing, what things are given, we should write first. You can note those equations in one page, which you can keep aside while solving examples. So motor takes an armature current of 110. So IA is 110 amps at 480 volts. So supply voltage V is 480 volts. Okay. Then the armature circuit resistance is 0.2 ohms. RA is 0.2 ohms. Number of poles are 6. Okay. Is lap connected. Therefore, number of parallel paths are also 6. It is lap. Then number of conductors are 864. Flux per pole phi is 0.05 Webers. So what should I find? I should find speed and gross torque developed, that is TA. This we have to find. Okay. So if I see the equations, in all these equations, the speed is either in equation of PA or in equation of EB. Okay, but I don't get PA until I find out torque TA. Okay, so which is also one of the quantity to be found. So therefore, what I will do is I will use the equation of EB. So in equation of EB, I know phi given, Z given, P given, A given. Only N is unknown, EB is unknown, but I can find out EB. Okay. So solution is we have EB is equals to phi Zn by 60 into P by A. Okay. And N is equals to, yeah, I can write it as EB into 60A divided by phi ZP. But I don't know what is EB. See, many a times where you people will get confused is where to start from. Okay. So the best thing where to start from solving the example is look into what are the quantities to be found out and try to first write the formulas involving those quantities to be found out. Whether one formula, two formula, it will take some time because when you are practicing, not in exam you should be knowing. This is I am telling to be practicing. Okay, if you practice, not when you practice, that is a problem. If you practice, you should be knowing all the equations. So first check what is the quantity to be found out. Okay, write the equations involving that quantity and check the given things. What are given things? Okay, so whether you can find out that quantity directly from the equation or whether you have to find other quantities in that equation with the given things. Same thing happened here. In this equation, EB don't know, N don't know, but I can find EB from the voltage equation. Okay. Also, EB is equals to V minus IRA. Now here I know V, I know IA, I know RA. So I can write this as 480 minus IA is 110, RA is 0.2 equals to. So EB equals to,
458.
yes,
458.
458. EB is 458 volts. Substitute EB in the above equation. Therefore, N is equals to 458 into 60 into 6 divided by 0.05 is flux into 864 is the conductors into 6 are the number of poles.
636.11.
Yeah, it is 636.11 RPM, revolutions per minute. Now one quantity is found out. Second is TA. So what is TA? So TA is equals to, I have 0.1595 Z IA into P by A. All the quantities on RHS I know. Okay, so directly I can find it out. So 0.159 into 0.05 into 864 into 110 into 6 by 6.
6.868.
6 point? No,
868.
no.
755.
755.5.
Yeah, 755.56
55.56 Newton meter.
Newton meter. Okay. So this is the answer. It is the gross torque developed. Net torque I can't find out in this statement because nothing about losses is mentioned in the statement. Right? So this is the solution. Move to next example. A 250 volt 4 pole wave wound DC series motor has 782 conductors on its armature. Note, it is a DC series motor. 782 conductors on its armature. It has armature and series field resistance of 0.75 ohms. So here it is not mentioned armature and series field separately. Combinedly, RA plus RAC is 0.75 ohms. Okay. The motor takes a current of 40 amperes. Estimate its speed and gross torque developed if it has a flux per pole of 25 milliwebers. It is the same example as that of previous one, but for a series motor. Okay. Again, we have to find out EB. Speed is not necessary. The speed is not asked. Here we have to find out only the gross torque. So what I will do, I will add a statement here. Also find the useful torque available to drive load if total armature losses or if if armature, iron and frictional loss, are 15% of armature power developed, or 15% of armature power developed. Okay. I think this red color is very given. V is 250 volts. Number of poles are 4. It is a series motor. Okay. Number of conductors are 782. Its armature resistance, RT, I will take it here, which is equals to, let me take RA plus RAC. Separately, it is not mentioned, which is equals to 0.75 ohms. Okay. So a motor takes a current of 40 amperes. Because it is a series motor, my armature current, load current, and line current all are same. Okay. So estimated speed, okay, speed is given. So I have to find it, the speed. Flux per pole is 25 milliwebers, and armature loss is equals to 15%, okay, of armature power. These are the given things. Then to find what, I need to find speed and total torque developed and useful torque available at the load. So these three things I have to find. Solution, the same equations will be used. So I have EB is equals to 5Zn by 60 into P by A. And here it is wave wound. So when it is wave wound, my number of parallel paths are 2. Okay, number of parallel paths are 2. Therefore, N is equals to EB into 60A divided by 5ZP. And EB is equals to V minus IA into RT I will take, because it is series motor, right? So let me draw a small series motor here. And when one suggestion from my side while solving the examples on these motors, whatever may be the type of motor mentioned, you try to draw that circuit diagram. So this is IA, same current IA flows from line. There is no change. So this is 250 volt. 250 volts. Yeah. IA into RT. So I can write this as 250 minus IA is 40 amperes multiplied by RT is 0.74. So this comes out to be 240 volts, right? Is EB 240?
220, sir.
220.
220. Yeah, sorry, it is 220. Then find n. Speed is equals to 220 into 60 into 2 divided by 0.25 milli means 0.025 into 782 into number of poles are 4 equals to
337.5.
337.5.
0.5 RPM, not ohms, it is RPM. Okay. So this is the speed, then TA same, up to here it is same. So TA is equals to same formula 0.159 ZIA into P by A. So this is equals to 0.159 into 0.025 into 782 into 40 into 4 by 2.
Sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, no, pi value is given by per pole on this.
Yeah, it is per pole only. If it has a flux per pole of 25 milliwebers, phi is per pole only, flux per pole. Total flux is P into phi. Always flux is mentioned per pole only in all the machines. What is your doubt? That phi is total flux.
So 25 milli into 10 to the power of minus 3 is not considered.
0.025 I have taken. No?
Okay, sir.
Instead of 25 into 10 to the power minus 3, I have written 0.025. Same. One and the same.
248.67.
248.67. All are getting same?
Yes, sir.
Newton meter. So this is the total torque developed at the armature. Now this armature is connected with a load. Now this is what TA is. Now I want the load TA. Load T, that is load TSH. So out of total torque developed, there are 15% armature losses of power developed. See, I can take power developed or I can take torque developed. Both are same because equations are same. PA equal to I can calculate, which is equals to 2 pi n TSH by TA by 60. Now I know TA. Calculate PA. Deduct 15% out of that. Then calculate TSH or directly deduct 15% in TA and calculate TSH. Both are same. Okay. So what is asked here is also find the useful torque TSH. So what is a TSH? This is third point. This is second point. This is first point of the numerical. So TSH is I can write TA minus loss torque. Okay. So what is given here? Given loss torque, that is T loss is equals to, it is 15% of armature power developed. Armature power developed or armature torque developed, both are same. So it is T loss is equals to 0.15 into TA. 15% is what? 15 by 100. Okay, of TA, that is 0.15 into TA. So what I can write it here, TSH is equals to TA minus 0.15 TA. So this is 0.85 TA. Okay, so with this TSH is equals to what? 0.85 into 248.67 equals to 211.37
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Newton meter. Did you understand this point? Yes.
Yes, sir.
If you
Yes, sir.
go back and calculate power, also you will get the same torque. Okay. If you want to extend example, you can take one more point. Also calculate the output power. You can do that. If you want to calculate output power, P out is equals to 2 pi n TSH by 60. You will get output power. Okay. So we'll see that in some other example again. Okay. So this is the solution of the given example. Yeah. Next example. Determine developed torque and shaft torque of a 220 volt 4-pole series motor with 800 conductors wave connected supplying a load of 8.2 kilowatts by taking 45 amperes from the mains. The flux per pole is 25 milliwebers and its armature circuit resistance is 0.6 ohms. Okay. So it is a series motor. Here the output power is also given. You observe supplying a load of 8.2 kilowatts. What does this point mean is the load is 8.2 kilowatts and it is P out. The motor is supplying a output power of 8.2 kilowatts. So first we'll write the given things. First we'll draw the circuit diagram. So the supply voltage is 220 volts. Sorry. Taking armature current of 45 amps with RA, EB. Now the given things are V is equals to 220 volts. Then number of poles is equals to 4. Z is equals to 800. Wave connected. Number of parallel paths equals to 2 because it is wave connected. Supplying a load of 8.2 kilowatts. So this is P out. Okay. So this is supplying a load of 8.2 kilowatts by taking a current of 45 amperes. So armature current and line current are same. The flux per pole is 25 milliwebers. Phi is 25 milliwebers and its armature circuit resistance RA is equals to 0.6. Now what I have to find is TA and TSH. Okay. TA and TSH. Now, TA I can directly find out. Here, I will add again, also calculate, also find total armature losses. Also calculate total armature losses. And efficiency of the motor. And efficiency of motor. So TA, TSH, armature loss, and efficiency. I can't solve separate example for separate type of calculation. We will merge the things. Okay. So time will be less, taken less, and you can refer, okay, any number of times. The advantage of this online classes are you will get the videos, lecture videos. You can refer any number of times, provided if you wish to. That is the constraint. Generally, what will happen is if good amount of resource is there for studying, we will be relaxed that anyway resources are there, we can study at any point of time. The best thing of the people will come out only in scarcity, not in abundance. That is the nature. The people who are affluent with everything, they don't come out with their best. The people which are having the deficit of anything, they will come out with their best because they have to manage and evolve. That is the problem what has happened even in previous semester, I think, because everything was given ready, but even there was a good amount of time, 2 months, but still outcome was as regular as any of the semester. Okay, so you should be using the resources responsibly. Many students, they don't have even 20% of the resources what you people are getting. Okay, the thing is you should make use of. That is the ultimate aim of doing all these things. Yeah, coming back here, TA directly I can find out. First torque, TA is equals to, write the equation, 0.1595 Z IA into P by A. Now check whether everything is there in the RHS of equation. It is there. Flux is given, conductors are given, armature current is known, poles and number of parallel paths are also known. So directly we can find out TA, 0.159 into 0.025 into 800 into 45 into 4 by 2. Yeah. Anybody, if you have calculated?
286.2.
286.2 Newton meter. Now, TSH is also very easy to find out because output power is known. So go back to the formula sheet here. I have TSH is equals to what? Sorry, not here. TSH is equals to 9.55 P out by N. Okay. So I have to find out speed here by finding out back EMF. Next is TSH. So this is first point, that is over. Second point, whatever is been asked, first write the equations for those quantities. You will get to know what things to be calculated more to get the answer. So TSH is equals to, if I know the losses, I would have deducted the losses from the armature torque and now find out TSH, but losses are not known, that I have to find it out. Okay. So TSH is, I can use this formula 9.55 into P out divided by N, because I know P out. So in RHS, I know P out, I have to find N. So what is N? So N is equals to, I can write EB into 60A divided by 5ZP from equation of back EMF. What is EB? It is V minus IRA.
193.
Okay, so this is equals to 220 minus 45 into point RA is how much? 0.6. Sorry, it is 0.6. Yeah, this EB is equals to
193.
193 volts. Okay, so this is my EB. Now speed is equals to 193 into 60 into 2 divided by 0.025 into 800 into 4.
Two 89.5.
289.
5.
So this is 289.5 RPM. Now I can use this N in TSH. So TSH is equals to 9.55 into P out is 8.2 kilowatts. It is given. So 8.2 into 10 to the power 3 divided by 289.5 equals to
270.5.
yes
270.5.
270.5 Newton meters. .5 Newton meters. Now this is the shaft torque available with output power 8.2 kilowatt. Now it is asked to find out the total armature losses. Okay, so we should know what are the losses existing in the armature first. This is second point. Third point is total armature losses. So total armature losses are okay. It is time up, I think. Armature copper loss into, sorry, not into, plus iron loss plus mechanical loss. Okay. Total armature losses are armature copper loss plus iron loss plus mechanical loss. If I deduct shaft torque from the armature torque, I will get a loss torque. If I convert that loss torque into power, that will be the loss power in the armature, which gives out iron loss and mechanical loss. Okay. And if I add armature copper loss to that, it will become total armature losses. Actually, now the time is up. Okay, I will end it this point here. In tomorrow's class, I will continue the same example. Okay, because I started 5 minutes late by getting confused with times, and few more minutes went because of loss of connection.
Sir,
Yeah.